Hi everyone, it is so awesome to be in front of this audience again. But if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would only have 1 semester of college left as a triple major and student body president, I would not have believed it. I'd be like, yeah, right. But seriously though, because for me, my first year on Denison's campus was one of the hardest transitional years I think I have ever experienced. And not only because right away I realized that my public education didn't properly prepare me to be at an institution like Denison, but also because this was the very first time that I was away from the people and the community that I absolutely loved. And so I cried for my family for about the first 6 months on campus. And as soon as I realized that professors were expecting me to produce at a level that required a lot more time, so I couldn't write a paper the night before and expect to get a good grade like I did in high school, I put myself on a very strict schedule where I would go to class, I would study, I would attend my weekly Posse meetings, I would eat, shower, and sleep. I tried to do most of those things, except during finals, of course. We forget a few of those, like eating, showering, or napping. Yes, it happens. But thankfully, I had a really good roommate who tried to keep me on track, and I'm very thankful for that. So after I finished my first year, I returned back to Denison's campus as a resident assistant, and that would not have been possible if I didn't have mentorship from other Posse scholars who told me that I'd be great for the position. So I did it, and it turned out that I absolutely loved it. I was in a community of first-year students where I was able to not only connect with them, but learn about other people that I knew absolutely nothing about. And I love people, so it gave me invaluable leadership skills that I was able to take throughout my time at Denison. Along with being involved as a resident assistant, I also became very passionately involved with Sustained Dialogue, which is a group that taught me how to intently listen to others and then take those opinions that they have and turning them into action plans to improve our community. And that's what we did. And I became so for this group, literally, that I ran for president my sophomore year, and I won. I came back my junior year, and when I won that position, I realized that if it were not for the Posse scholarship, there would not have been a way that I would be in front of so many people that I admired and cared about, but also that were enriching my experience as a first-generation immigrant, as a resident from Lawrence, Massachusetts, and as somebody who would not have seen myself at a place like Denison. And so, my junior year, I'm not sure what happened. I think that after realizing that maybe Denison wasn't created for somebody like me, like historically created for somebody like me, I had made it my home, and I really wanted to improve it. And so I met with a few of my peers, I met with my Posse siblings, and I met with my Posse mentor. And this is a little story. So I go into my Posse mentor's office, and I tell her, okay, so you know how I've been freaking out lately about how Denison isn't for me? Well, I want to improve it, and the student body position is coming up, the presidency position. So I think I want to run. And she turned completely pale. Yeah, she was pale. She didn't realize that I noticed she turned pale and really still. And I was like, you know what, Anna? You could do this. I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. So I got to work. Literally the following week, after meeting with students on campus from all the different organizations that I got to meet, I set up a meeting, and we decided that our campaign model would be reconnecting our community to the things happening in the administration side, but also on campus, so that people felt like there was a sense of community on campus, because we're such a small place. And so I built a team of about 50 plus students to run the campaign, some of them being my Posse mentors. We had everything from my Posse mentors and siblings. We had everything from a campaign manager to campaign cookie bakers. We baked about 600 cookies. We had so much by the end of the campaign finished that we donated some to our professors, and we also left some for the students that were staying over the summertime. But long story short, I won the campaign. And like in small communities, word travels very quickly, and Lamont got notice of this, I think, immediately. And he sent me an email congratulating me, and I responded to him with this exact email. I said, "Hi Lamont, thank you very, very much. I still can't believe I won. Let me share with you a few numbers so that you understand the impact that your Posse Scholar had on campus." And I said your Posse Scholar because without our team, without our family, I would not have been able to do it. So here we go. We mobilized 60% of students on campus to vote. That's 1,708 students. In the last election, only 100 students voted. I won with 645 of those votes. So Lamont, we kicked butt. That's what we Posse Scholars did. And I signed off the email thanking him for the opportunity again, and I told him that I would see him soon. And that is how I'm here today, now sharing with you my story. I'm here because all of you invested in my education. I received an opportunity, and I ran with it and took from it as much as I could. The following quote from Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of Facebook, sums up my entire college experience. She says, "You have to take opportunities and make an opportunity fit for you rather than the other way around. The ability to learn is the most important quality a leader can have." My trajectory on Denison's campus stands on the opportunity that was given to me 3.5 years ago. I was just bold enough to take it to the length that I did not know it could even go. Thank you all for supporting Posse.